You what?
You're recording?
I am.
Okay, cool. So, anybody that would like the recording of this, let's figure out how we can get that to everybody.
Me and Donnie are talking. We gotta figure out
Cool. Okay. Now, if you want to know how I was really taught to invite in the beginning, it was this. Hey, bro, what are you doing tomorrow night at 7:30? Nothing. Great. Be at my house. Less is more. Less is more.
I like that one.
Be at my house.
I'll do that.
It worked. My first meeting, I had 10 people there. That was all I said.
What's going on? They're just curious.
Exactly. But be in my house. And it works. And so if they're like, okay, cool, you know, like what for? Do I need to like bring something? Yeah, man, bring some ice. Bring a 2-liter Coke, huh? But no, and the simpler you keep it, the more effective your results get, really, because when you give people too much information, we called it fire hosing, right? When you give them too much information, it's like if somebody wants a drink of water and, you know, they're like, you're trying to pour water in their mouth to give them just like a sip, right? It's not a good idea to freaking open up a fire hose and just blast them in the face. They're not going to be excited about that. You know what I mean? So the same thing with the information. If you give somebody a sip, they want more. If you pour it down their throat, they run away. So the key is making sure that you're giving people enough information to want to come take a look. Okay? And that's, you know, you can say, you can always use different ways of approaching it because you know each person that you're talking to. You know if they're like a car person. Say, bro, listen, I'm working with a guy right now that he's building a business and he's helped over 300 people be able to qualify to drive free cars. Not just like basic cars, not like Pintos, but I'm talking like Audis, Mercedes, Lexus. It's insane.
Did you see his facial expression? That's how your facial expression is on the phone too.
100%.
Okay, guys, I just want you to know that the way you're saying it on the phone is exactly the way you should be saying it if you were a person. Your whole gesture and everything, because that will resonate through your voice.
Hey, Drake, when I was on the phone in the car yesterday, what was I doing?
Closing. You were talking with your hands the whole time. Right?
Exactly.
It was.
Exactly. I'm on the phone.
You can slow down like 50, and speed that up, tailgate 18 words.
I'm on the phone with somebody that hit me up because I was at the international convention. He saw some of my stuff, and him and his wife need to make some extra money. His wife's having a baby in January, and so we were talking about everything. And as I'm talking, I'm gesturing as if he was right in front of me. Because if you're not doing anything, you're going to talk different. Your posture, the way you move, affects how everything that you say. It affects how the message comes across. So,
And Sean does a great job too. Like he delivers it and then he waits. I have a hard time with that. I'll deliver sometimes and get nervous and then try like speaking. I guess you would say, right, Sean? You know what I'm saying?
he speaks first and
Sean's great about delivering. And even in the car last night, he put his hand over his lips a couple of times. He was like, shh. You know, sure enough, the people did answer. So that's a good tool there.
They hate silence more than you do.
Huh?
So they hate the silence more than you do.
When you're presenting, when you're sharing.
Do what?
You talk about the person that you're presenting to?
Yeah, the person you're
talking
talking to. Yeah. They're wanting you to say something. They want you to say something so that they can get out of it. But when you don't, they have to respond. It forces them to make a decision.
Like Sean was saying, like being sincere, like he knew this guy. And at first, of course, Sean was presenting business, but then he found out that Sean was being sincere because Sean said a few things about his lifestyle and everything else. And after he was sincere with this guy, that's when the guy really opened up and was asking about the product and basically everything else. And by that time, Sean had the conversation. He was controlling the conversation by that time. But Sean's definitely sincere. You can see how the conversation changed when that guy really found out. Like, dang, he is speaking about my life. He is doing this.
Because that's all that matters. Man, it really is. My goals here are not your goals. You know, if I get where I want to go, it's only by helping you guys understand what you need to do to get where you want to go. And so that's what I love is that everybody's tied together. If we really want to do this thing, we got to do it right. So, back to that. Hold it. Can everybody read? So, do it. So this, and keep in mind, scripts are something that allows you to become unconsciously competent with what you are saying and the message you are delivering. Okay, this is not set in stone. You have to say exactly every word of this. You should, if it works for you, so that you get good at saying the same message over and 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 over again. Every single presentation is the same conversation. Every one of them. Every follow-up call is the same conversation. Every single three-way call is the same conversation. So if you get good at being able to deliver that same message in a way that applies to that person, that's where you're going to get the best results. So I like using scripts because they give you an outline to work with while you get good at it. Once you get good at it, you can make it your own. Like you just do it naturally. Okay, so until you get to that point, here's a good way to set up a three-way call. Okay, I want to introduce you to Mr. Kyani Training. He's the gentleman I was telling you about. He's a beast. Like this guy in business is killing it right now. He's helping a lot of people see success. Listen, let me see if I can get him on the phone. Bam, once you get on the phone, Mr. Kyani Training is one of the top executives, blah, blah, blah. And so he's leading. You don't have to say this with him on the phone. You can edify him before you make that.
Do y'all understand the edification, guys?
Edification is all it means is raising the level of influence.
Okay, if you just say, hey, this is Donnie on the phone. And what does that mean?
This is my boy Donnie.
You know, that means nothing. Okay, so that's why what they want to know is why is this guy important to them?
Exactly.
Okay, so make sure that's critical that you understand that. It's just like if I was telling you about Kyani, hey, this is a nutraceutical company. And okay, this is Kyani. Okay, what does that mean? All right, but that's why we say we partnered up with a $250 million nutraceutical company. We add value to what we're talking about. So you're going to add value to whoever your upline is, to whoever they're talking to. Does that make sense? So make sure you do that. So the better you do that, now when they're talking to them, they're going to listen to them more intently. Oh, okay, yeah, I better might want to listen to this guy. All right.
Yeah, no, that's good. And so one thing I learned too is that people are always tuned in to only one station. It's a radio station. It's called WIIFM. What's in it for me? It's all they care about. Really, it's all they care about. So if you don't give them a reason why it's important, why they need to listen, then they're not going to. So if you can say, like, starting with that conversation, bro, do you want to make some extra money? He's telling me, yes. Not me saying, hey, you want to make some extra money. You should be here. Because you should want to make some extra money. Now, hey, do you want to make some extra money? Yes. When you say something, it means one thing. When the other person says it, it means something completely different. Because they're coming to that conclusion. It's not you telling them that, right? So once you have that information, yes, I want to make some extra money. Great. Well, then you need to be at my house tomorrow at 7:30. Then they already automatically know something's in it for them. So they're a lot more likely to come down. Okay? So the script, very, very good. Anybody have any questions on this so far? Nothing. Cool. Okay. So reading through it. Mr. Johnny Post is one of the top executives. You can say rank. I don't really say rank unless they've already seen the presentation. And then the cool thing too is even if they have seen the presentation, if you don't say rank, you could be edifying a freaking jade, and they don't know the difference. So I could be saying, do you have any jades?
Yeah, I get Jade.
Yeah, I'm Jade.
Jade Shamiras. Jade.
Yeah, perfect. So we could literally say, hey, listen, I'm actually working with one of the top executives. Okay, Miss Shamil, she's one of the top executives in all of Dallas. She's in Kyani, obviously. She's helping lead this expansion here, and she's really somebody who knows how to have fun, understands business inside and out, and more importantly, she's a family girl, loves, cares for people, and she's really helping a lot of people have success in this company. So I'm excited for you to meet her over the phone and really, get to know her. And I'll let you guys talk from there.
See that?
Yeah. If they don't know that she's a J, then it doesn't matter. At all. So,
I have a question. How much notice, do you need to do something like that? To do it through the call? Texting somebody?
Yeah, just give a text. Hey, do you think you'll be available at this time of call? So that's why you're gonna ask permission. Say, hey, let me see if I can get him on call. He's very busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a DM.
Always see that out too. Say, hey, listen, I don't know if I can get him on the phone. He's extremely busy right now, so if I can, I want to make sure that you guys are able to talk for a minute.
That's
We
really
have a
true.
minute. Yes. Okay. Cool. Yeah, it's not why. Cool. Okay. So, Donnie, why don't you give me an example of how you invite people?
The way I invite people, the way I want you guys to invite people is with a lot of enthusiasm and excitement. Okay, that's how I've found success, and that's where I've learned in Vegas is that people buy your enthusiasm, not the product, not the company. Okay, they buy your trust. Okay, because when they partner up with you guys, they're not partnering up with just the business. You're partnering with you, with the company. They're not partnering with the company. They're not partnering with the compensation plan. They're not partnering up with the cars. They're partnering up with you. Okay? So all they really want to know is this: are you for real about this? Are you excited about this? Because I might not get excited about this. Are you going to stay excited about this? I like what I'm hearing, but I want to know for sure that, hey, when we shake hands, we're doing business together. Does that make sense? Okay? So it has nothing to do with what you say, but it's how you say it. So I tell people, hey, I keep it simple like that. Like, hey, you need to come. You need to come check this out. Come check this out. People are getting paid cars. Whatever it is. People are able to spend more time with their families with this business. You need to come in. We're changing people's lives through our product. Come check this out. You think you'll be available? When do you think we can get together? When do you think together? Don't ask them, do you want to? Okay? All right? Things do you want to? And you say, when do you want to get up together? Because like we said, we're all confident in this company. We wouldn't be in this if we weren't confident in it. Okay? I'm totally sold with this company. Now that I are sold, we look at each other, we're doing this, aren't we? Right now. It's like, she goes to me, it's like, hey, we're doing this, aren't we? We're really doing this. I go, yeah, babe, honey. She compares to me again. Honey, no, we're really doing this, right? Because, why she said that? Because she really wasn't doing it when she first heard about it in her head mentally. But now she's checked in. She's like, we're really doing this. She already got that return. So you need to convey that with the people you're inviting. So you just really like, hey, Sean, man, what are you doing Tuesday night?
No, I think I have to get. I'm probably gonna have to get some book.
Okay. What are you gonna have to eat?
Might take it out.
Okay. What you need to come with me. Check out this company that's on the ground floor right now. Okay. It's 7 o'clock.
What's it all about?
Okay. I need you to just come check it out. All right. They're actually a nutraceutical company, natural supplementation. They've done over $250 million worth of revenue. You come check it out. It's not gonna cost you anything. Come check it out.
Okay, cool.
Come check it out. That's it. Just be enthused about it. Don't say too much. Because this is what happens when you say too much. If you say more than 3 things about the company, in his head unconsciously, it says, well, you've already given me all the information I need. Why do I need to go to the presentation?
True.
Think about it. Unconsciously, we're talking about the conscious mind, the unconscious mind. In his head, he's like, oh, you've already given me all the information. Why do I need to waste my time if you could just give it to me? Does that make sense? So you want to make sure you just keep it direct, simple, just get them there. Say, hey, you know what? I actually told some people that I was going to pick some people, about 5 people. Could you just come check it out for me?
I guess, man.
And especially if you haven't gone, that's the best thing. Use integrity to your fullest advantage. Okay? I'm all about integrity. Okay? We're going to try to sneak it. If you've never gone to a presentation, you do this. You'll be like, hey, I've never gone to one of these things. I don't want to go by myself. Could you come with me? Because I don't want to go by myself.
Sure.
All right, so just come with me. Hey, you think your brother will come? Because I want to have more than one person. I don't want to feel. I know I've never been before. Can you come just check this out with me?
Yeah, another good way, if you know somebody that's like violently opposed to network marketing and has been in like every other thing under the sun, you can always say, hey, listen, I'm evaluating a network marketing company. You know, I really like this one. I think this is like the real deal. But listen, I know you have a lot more experience than I do. Can you come with me and just pick this thing apart?
Yeah. I highly value your opinion. I highly value
Tell
your
me why I
opinion.
shouldn't do this.
Yeah, could you help me make sure that I'm not stupid, because I do like what I'm hearing, but I know you've been around this. I really want you to come just to make sure that I'm not making the wrong decision.
I know you can see through the crack.
That makes sense? Okay? And next thing, okay? After you've been there for a while, you're going to hear, are those one of those pyramid schemes?
Yeah, we get to be at the top.
You know what I'm saying? All right. So you're gonna have two answers. They're gonna say, is it one of those pyramid things?
I would approach it by saying, what do you mean pyramid things?
You know, it's like a pyramid, like the person on top makes all the money and then no one makes any money on the bottom.
No, it's not like that. No. No.
Oh, okay. That's it. It's really that simple, guys. I think y'all complicated. You ask them, you turn the question around and say, what do you mean by pyramid scheme? Because this is another answer you'll get. Go ahead. You guys say,
What do you mean by pyramid scheme?
I don't know, just pyramid scheme. Like, I don't know.
No.
You know, you've been like Herbalife and Advocare, and none of those, you know.
Oh, you mean like network marketing?
Like, yeah, the pyramid thing.
Well, I don't know what a pyramid thing is, but what I do know is that the company's doing over $250 million in revenue. Its owners are $2 billion families, one coming from agriculture and oil and gas. I don't know what you mean by pyramid scheme, but I know these guys do business with integrity and do things the right way. You need to come see this thing.
Is that, you know what? And what that did, I saw his confidence in one of the question. You understand? Okay, then the last one is going to be this one. Okay, that's it. Was it one of those pyramid things?
What do you mean?
Well, you know, yeah, you're a distributor, and then you sell some things, and you get your team, and they sell some things too as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
And guys, I'm gonna let you know, the majority of the time that they say, well, you know, is it one of those pyramid things? Well, what do you know? They don't even know what a pyramid scheme is.
And that's
like,
why.
what's your definition of a pyramid scheme? Well,
That's your
I
job.
don't know.
I don't know.
Because they really don't.
Me, the way I answer it, I say, if Sean would tell me, what do you mean by pyramid scheme?
What do you mean by pyramid scheme?
What do you mean by pyramid scheme? Alright, so if he would say, you know, it's one of those pyramid things that you people make money at the very top and no one gets at the bottom. I say, you mean like a corporate job where there's like an owner, a CEO, a CFO, and there's district managers, general managers, and then there's employees on the bottom, like that? No, it's nothing like that.
Or another way,
Yeah.
or another way you could do it too. Be like, oh, you mean like a Ponzi scheme where it's just like exchanging money?
And they're like, oh, what does that mean? What do you mean Ponzi?
Yeah.
They don't even know that. Yeah.
So sometimes that's people's perspective of
Yep.
So if that's the case and you say that, then they say, yeah, that's exactly what I mean.
Yeah.
No, it's nothing like that.
Okay. They just want to know how confident you are. Do you know the answer to their question? It's just smoke and mirrors. They have no idea. They have no idea. They want to know how confident what you're doing.
I want to check your posture.
Okay? Exactly, your posture. How are you going to combat that? Okay, so, he actually answered it. Or, and then the other one is if he says, they're a distributor and you get to sell stuff and you get a team that gets distributors, I say yes. Are you familiar with doing business like that?
I would say absolutely.
Just so you'll know, the definition of a pyramid scheme is they usually don't even have a product.
Yeah.
Okay?
With no exchange of goods.
It's just,
There's no exchange of goods.
A pyramid scheme is never licensed with the state or any countries.
This is actually, what is it? not Blue Book, but what is it?
Better Business.
Better Business Bureau.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a Better Business Bureau approved company. It's a legit company. I mean, we know, but you need to be confident in telling them that. Okay? Half of the time, they don't even know what the definition is of a pyramid scheme. Educate them. Let them know. Okay? So be confident in what you're talking about.
Absolutely. Speaking of the guy that I was on the phone with yesterday, he just called. Yeah, $12.99. So.
Sean took the.
But, okay, so yeah, and that's a big thing is your confidence. You know, people, all they're really doing when they ask a question like that is really seeing how confident you are, your response. Like I've literally said, like when they say, is it a pyramid scheme? I've literally said before, yes, and we get to be at the top. And they came out.
Yeah.
I'm dead serious. It's confidence. But obviously you don't want to do that because you're going to get a lot less results from that. but it goes to show you that confidence is the most important thing. So
Super excited, enthusiastic. Boom, confidence, guys. Right?
yeah. And if you're calling somebody that doesn't answer, leave them a message and say, "Oh my gosh, click." Son of because you know, as soon as they listen to it, they're like, "What was? What did he want to talk about?" Curiosity killed the cat.
Yeah.
So, the more curious you make people, the more they're going to come down, and the more serious they're going to take a look at it.
Let's bring it in with emoting down. Hold on.
Yes. Do we have video?
No. Do we have video? Alright guys, we're gonna end on this, guys. Casting vision, everything like that, and we need all of you guys that are in this room to go ahead and sign up for Orlando's International. Okay, February.
Yeah.
Two things, actually. So, first thing is making that commitment. We're about to play a video that's going to show you how sexy it's going to be. But, two things. So, A, we want to go ahead and make that commitment to be there for a couple of reasons. When we're already financially committed, then we're mentally committed. And if we're mentally committed, then we know from now until then, we need to do everything that we can to freaking explode, blow this group up to a point where I'm telling you, like our team within that convention should look like that convention did last week.
Yes.
And if we play our cards right, and we'll talk about how we're going to build it from event to event up until that point to really make sure that we do it right. But if we have every single person in here committed as that initial leadership group, every other person that comes in from now until then is going to make that same commitment. And I promise you, if you have the most people at that event, you will make the most money.
Yes.
100%.
All right, and listen, okay? This will also push you to be like, I'm going to this event. I don't want to be a Jade. Going to that event 6 months from now.
You can't.
All right? Because you put yourself in a situation, okay? People usually do the worst in anything is because they're complacent. Okay? And most people actually do the best is when they have their backs against the wall. You hear all the time stories of, oh my goodness, I just was just down in the dumps. My life was horrible. And all of a sudden, yeah, this opportunity came and I just exploded. Because why? They didn't have no room to do anything else. They had no other choice. So you got to create in your mind, I have no other choice but to succeed in this. That's why we're talking about the results part. Already in your mind that you got to be there, but you're not there. So then you have a blueprint. It's like, okay, well, it doesn't match to what my mind says that I should be already achieving. Why am I not there yet? Does that make sense? You create a blueprint in your head, and because of that blueprint you already set in your head, you're like, well, I'm actually not physically there yet or presently there. I need to do something so I can be there. So whatever's in my head matches with my physical and present time. Does that make sense? Okay? So that's why setting this up is going to allow you to be like, okay, I got to make this happen. I already signed up for it. I got to do it. Okay, and I sure don't want to be a Jane 6 months from now and go into when they because people are going to be asking me, oh, what position are you? I'm Jane. How long you been in the business? 8 months, 6 months. And then you're going to ask them, what position are you? Oh, Ruby, how long you been? 1 week.
No, it's true. And what's crazy is having been there and like hearing how long some of the other teams
This one.
and what positions they are. Just say it's going to be fun and remember that.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
so before we get the video, everybody right now that is really serious about this thing and has a clear picture of what they want out of this business, I want you to be very, very clear on what needs to happen to get there, okay? We have events every Tuesday night for a specific reason, okay? And that is the system, okay? Whatever you need to do to get off on Tuesday nights, to be at those events, to make sure that we're following the system and having everybody plug into that system, do it. Prepare for that now. Every first Saturday of the month, we will have a regional training event that will be Saturday from about 10 a.m. to about 3 p.m. Okay, and it'll be more in-depth training from some of the top producers within the entire company. Okay, and so not only are we going to make sure that you guys are committed to those events, make sure that you're there, but we're going to make sure that your teams are there getting trained as well. Okay, we build event to event to event to event. And in Orlando, I promise you, 2016 is going to look stupid for all of us. It's going to be very, very fun. But so I want to make sure everybody knows right now, every Tuesday, 7:30. Okay, the location will always be in the app. Okay, every first Saturday of the month, regional training.
Besides this one, you got one on 25th.
Yes, 25th or 29th.
Well, that's Saturday, this one.
Yeah. So yeah, we have one last Saturday of this month. So be ready for that. Okay. And
32 Charlie.
So that last Saturday of this month, guys, make sure to be there, okay?
Where's
Yeah.
it at?
It's going to be in Addison.
we'll know the location for that one.
I think Rich
soon.
already told me this. Yeah.
Right, but Thursday too, you know, if they can come
Yeah,
in.
we have events in Arlington as well. So if you have people that we can plug in on Thursday nights.
I don't know.
On Thursday nights, it's at the Hilton off of 360,
So,
360 and right by Ballpark.
the regional training for this month is going to be on the 29th at the Marriott on Coron.
Okay.
That's all in your app.
That's
too,
the
guys.
every Thursday is in Arlington
Yes.
at 7:30.
We just started those, yeah.
Okay.
So, and we're gonna have a lot bigger rooms now, so it's gonna be good. But the main events and the most important ones are gonna be Tuesday, and then if you have people, that's just an extra event on Thursday that makes it more convenient for people, which is good. But if you can, always be at the Tuesdays. So regional, I want everybody to make sure that they know now, so they're clear, and they have no excuses for not saying I didn't know about it. Right? We're planning for it now because we're going to build our business by design, not by chance. Okay? So let's go ahead and play the video.